Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Here from Elwood High School in Elwood, Indiana. We have the 2020 IHSAA Class 2A Regional 10 Volleyball Championship game here tonight, as it's the 24-11 Madison-Grant Argylls taking on your 26-5 Wapahani Raiders. Again, we welcome you all here to the WHS Network here tonight. I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. So here we are, folks. The stage is set for this championship matchup. Wapahani defeated the South Adams Starfires earlier on this afternoon in 4 sets. First 2 sets went rather well for us. Came up with some big victories, 25-18. I believe it was 25, I think 21 maybe, or 22. I can't remember exactly the approximate score of that second set. But then the third set kind of got a little haywire for us. About midway through the third set, for whatever reason, just got off the rails. Things were not working out for us. Serving errors caught up to us again. Then we had some passing errors, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Unfortunately, we did get back into it, though, and only got beat 25-20. I think at one point we was down by as much as 8 or 9 points in that third set. But then the same thing in the fourth set. It's kind of back and forth there for a little while. Then South Adams went on a sizable run again and had Wapahani down by, I believe, as much as 7 there in the fourth set, late in the fourth set as well. I believe it was somewhere right around 18-11, I think, at one point. But then your Raiders came right back, clawing, fighting, and got the W in what was a thrilling fourth set right there to win the ball game and move on to tonight's Regional 10 Championship game. Now, Madison-Grant, earlier on this morning, that game started at 10 o'clock. They faced the Carroll Cougars, in which they won that one in straight sets, and really, in all honesty, really took care of that Cougars volleyball team over there. I was quite surprised that Carroll came into the ball game only, I believe, with maybe 5 losses on the season. It was 23-5 coming into the game. And, not to say that records, have everything to do with everything there, but, that does have something to do with it. Obviously they must have played very well throughout the season to this point. But got to give a lot of credit there to Madison-Grant. This is a tough team, and this is a team that we played earlier on in the season. In fact, the Raiders played Madison-Grant back on September the 16th at Madison-Grant High School, in which Wapahani won that one 25-15, then 18-25, 25-18, 14-25, and then 15-10 in 5 sets, and really wasn't one of our best games that we played all year. I'll tell you that, as far as if we played good or not. We really didn't play our best, but we still got the win. Now, again, this Madison-Grant team at the time was right around 500 on the season, record-wise. They have played fantastic throughout the year, and this is a team that you really don't want to mess with. They have quite the arsenal of hitters. Their blocking is superb. Up front, there really takes a lot of pressure off of the back row players, but even their back row is extremely athletic and very talented. Seemingly can get to any part of the floor at any given point in time, and so Wapahani's just got to keep them honest here. Got to give some different looks at them offensively. Obviously, Chloe Cook had a great first game today. Obviously Cameron Wise did. You had Briley Felton, Cadence Brewer. What a dynamic force there in the middle with her and Wise as the duo. And it says a lot about the attack of Wapahani, but we're going to have to mix things up even that much more. We're going to have to keep that defense off balance, any way we possibly can. And first and foremost is our serving. Our serving's got to be better. There in game 1 of the day for us there against South Adams, we had way too many service errors, and so we've got to limit that, especially in a game of this magnitude, in which, it should be like any ball game, but especially in a game like this where, if you make one mistake, that could very well cost you at least a set, potentially. You never know what can happen. Could change the momentum of the ball game. And so we have got to get the ball over the net and keep it in bounds. Make the defense work. put pressure on them from behind the service line to start off with. And then after that, you just chip away at their defense. Find some open holes in the defense. See if you can hit it through some seams on the blockers. And then, like I said, just continue to go to work. Never quit and continue to bring the energy. And I know that's another thing that, especially there in the fourth set of today's ball game against South Adams, kind of seemed like we was down. Obviously, we was in the game. But you can't let that affect your attitude and your excitement of the game, because really that's even more important at a time like that when you're down. You need to find that extra, just that extra energy, if you will. I don't know what exactly how to describe it, but just to get yourself back into the ball game, because anybody can be excited and thrilled when you're winning a game. But when you're losing a game, that's when you really need to dig deep. And so hopefully Wapahani doesn't get down, but you can't let the game spiral out of control if you do. And like I said, it's a talented group. They're a fun group to watch. Hopefully we can keep it going here tonight, because this Madison-Grant team is one tough team to go up against. Very well coached. So is Wapahani. So this should be a great matchup, and we appreciate everyone for joining us here tonight. Did want to send a shout out to some people at the Selma American Legion. Watch us here tonight, got word of that. So I wanted to send a shout out to all you fine folks here at the Selma American Legion. We appreciate you all for watching, and we appreciate anyone for watching us here tonight, and also earlier on today. We appreciate that gratefully, and supporting our volleyball team out here from Wapahani. So again, we'll step aside for a break. This has been our Raiders Line pregame show presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. We'll have our national anthem coming up. And tonight's rosters again for this evening's 2020 IHSAA 2A Regional 10 Volleyball Championship game right here on the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All righty, folks, welcome back live from the WHS Network. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside of here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Let's meet tonight's rosters first and foremost for the visiting team, Madison-Grant Argylls. Number 10, Sydney Wilson. Number 16, Gabrielle Rudy. Number 11, Emmy Alcala. Number 6, Emma Brummett. Number 7, Mallory Stanley. Number 7, Grace Holmberg. Number 5, Asmay Turner. Number 8, Tori Hyatt. Number 12, Megan Wilson. Number 13, Katie Garrier. Number 2, Alexis Beatty. Number 9, Sydney Lee. Number 1, Maddie Moore. Number 3, Daya Green. And number 17, Ashlyn Moore. Madison-Grant Argylls is coached by Kayla Jump. So again, that is the visiting team on the scoreboard here tonight. The Madison-Grant Argylls. Now we'll start off now. Here we got your Wapahani Raiders. Here we have number 1, Lauren Rich. Number 2, Reese Baker. Number 3, Emily Stewart. Number 4, Gracie Stanley. Number 5, Briley Felton. Number 6, Ashton Zingrap. Number 7, Chloe Cook. Number 8, Madeline Rhodes. Number 9, Mallory Summers. Number 10, Layla Lee. Number 11, Macy Bowden. Number 12, Cameron Wise. Number 13, Lauren Luce. And number 16, Cadence Brewer. Again, your Raiders coached by Katie Weir, assisted by Paige Williamson, Wendy Davis, also Madison Mangus, and Caitlin Riddle. Folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here again here for another quick break. Again, we've got tonight's first serve right after this message.
Good luck to both teams to the 2A Regional 10 Championship.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, again, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. We have your 2020 IHSAA 2A Regional 10 Volleyball Championship game again right here tonight. And we want to say again a special thanks to Elwood High School and all of their administrators for allowing us to be here tonight, giving us a great seat in the house. And then also big thanks to the IHSAA for approving us to do the regional once again this season right here from Elwood. So greatly appreciate both Elwood and the IHSAA. Again, when both these teams met back on September the 16th earlier this season, Wapahani won it in 5 sets. Again, that was with Mallory Summers. There's no Mallory Summers here tonight. But what a team Wapahani has, what a team Madison-Grant has, and we are in store for a great one right here from Elwood High School as tonight's game will get underway. Handled there by Zitgraf. Bowden sets it on there to Wise. Baker, Bowden, here's Cook. Yes! And the Raiders will start off with a 1-0 lead. Cadence Brewer will now see her first action of the evening. Cameron Wise back to serve. Handled there by number 17, Ashlyn Moore. There's Felton. Bowden now back to Cook one more time. Deflected up in the air. Now set on here, number 5. That is Asmay Turner. So she'll get the Argylls on the board here for the first time tonight, tied at 1. Here with number 6, Emma Brummett, now in the game for Madison-Grant. And on number 16, Gabrielle Rudy back to serve. Felton, Bowden back to Brewer. Quick set to Cadence Brewer right there in the middle. Well-executed ball, and the Raiders now lead it 2-1. Here as we'll see Macy Bowden now back to serve. Also Lauren Rich now in the ball game for the first time this evening. Blocked by Brewer. Cook on the attack again, dug out by number 7, Grace Holmberg, just a moment ago. Will free ball, set to Brewer again, and Brewer with another kill. Back-to-back for Cadence, and the Raiders are off to a 3-1 start. Handled there by number 13 just a moment ago. That was Geringer. As the Argylls will drop that one in play. Now only down by 1 here at 3-2 again. Katie Geringer back to serve. And into the net we go. So now Gracie Stanley will come in here for the first time tonight for Wapahani.
Wilson in for the Argylls. Stanley to serve.
Nice serve there from Stanley. Well executed. Cadence Brewer playing a big impact so far. Bad pass there by the Argylls as Brewer handles that one with ease. And it's a 5-2 Wapahani lead. Again, Stanley still back to serve. Into the net, and the Raiders with an ace from Gracie Stanley. Got to keep it rolling here. Handled that time by number 3 as that will be blocked again by Brewer. Off the hand of number 5, Asmay Turner. And the Raiders lead it now by 5 at 7-2. And that's going to be sent nearly to the moon on that one. Stanley put a little too much behind that one, but still a very nice job there. The Raiders able to collect 4 consecutive points there to give themselves now a 7-3 lead. Number 5, Turner back to serve. Handled by Felton, now Baker sets it on to Rich. Deflected, and that will not be able to do anything with it there by number 7, Holmberg, so a kill for Rich. And those are the kind of, opportunities you want. The opponent might score 1 point, but then it's right back at it. So Baker now back to serve. Also, you got Wise in here with Rich, Felton, Bowden, and Stanley. Set to Felton, soft touch of the net. Now to Wise, back to her again. Dug out that time by number 16, Rudy. And Baker unable to get there in time. And so now 8-4 here with number 6, Emma Brummett back to serve for the Argylls. Felton there to receive the serve. Bowden sets it on to Wise. Nearly mishandled there by Emma Brummett. Now to the right side. Perfect kill. Big time from Briley Felton, and the Raiders back ahead by 5 at 9-4. Ashton Zitgraff now in the ball game for the first time this evening for the Raiders. She's also now back to serve. 9-4 Wapahani here in this evening's opening set. Over the top of the net right there. Stanley, Bowden now on to Felton. And a little too high and a little too long. Didn't quite get the snap of the wrist there by Felton's number 13. Katie Geringer will return to action for Madison-Grant. This is number 7. Grace Holmberg's back to serve. Sent deep there by Holmberg. Solid job there by Baker to get there. Baker digs it. Bowden sets it on up to Felton. Dug again that time by Holmberg. On the attack, into the net. Hitting there by Holmberg, and the Raiders reach double digits now with a 10-5 lead. Chloe Cook returns to the Raider rotation. Briley Felton back to serve. And that's going to be a 2-hit call. So another point here for Wapahani. And we'll have a timeout for Madison-Grant. So what a start here for your Raiders. 11-5 here in the opening set here this evening on the WHS Network. We'll step aside here for a quick break. But again, don't go anywhere. We got more Raider volleyball here on the other side.
At IHSAA.
All right, folks, welcome back again following the timeout. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We appreciate everyone for joining us throughout the day, and especially here tonight. Again, got word earlier that some fine folks from the Selma American Legion watched us here tonight. So again, we want to send a shout out to all you fine folks there at the Selma American Legion. We appreciate you guys for watching us. So another 2-hit call here on Madison-Grant. You can kind of see here the Raiders continuing to apply some pressure here. Madison-Grant not doing so well handling it, and then that's when you got to push the gas even more. Got to keep it on them. Baker digs it out. Bowden sets it on to Cook. And that was blocked, and it will be inbounds on the Raiders' side of the net. Again, that is one thing that... or one of many things that Madison-Grant does very well, and that is blocking. And we've seen it again right there, number 3. Back to serve there, that was Green. And Wise with the missile of a hit. Finds the back corner. Stretch that lead back to 7 here. Cadence Brewer returns to the Raider rotation. Now in there is Cameron Wise is back to serve. Again, Wapahani 13, Madison-Grant 6. Here in the opening set of tonight's Regional 10 championship game. Handled there by Holmberg. Now Turner gets across for Madison-Grant. Quick set to Brewer, deflected up into the air. Good job there by the Argyle blockers. Deflects again, now Felton. Bowden back to Cook. Nice save there from Felton. Had that one fallen, that would have been inbounds. Blocked by Brewer. May we have another. Cadence Brewer again continuing where she left off in game 1 of the day. That block party is going strong. Fine serve from Wise. Turner on the attack. Blocked by Brewer again. And again some miscommunication there on behalf of Madison-Grant. So again here, if you're Wapahani, got to keep the pressure on. You have them down. Now you got to keep them down. Turner mishits it. And we're going to have a substitution here for the Argylls. It's going to be number 4, Mallory Stanley. Now will acclimate herself into the Madison-Grant rotation for the first time tonight. Then we still have Cameron Wise back to serve. Mishandled, and again another miscue there by Madison-Grant from a passing standpoint. As the Raiders just keep expanding that lead further and further. That's the object of the game. Solid job there. Turner will get it over. And they're saying that it was on the other side of the antenna. The point for Wapahani either way. As the roll continues. Handled there by number 4, Stanley, Morgan Stanley that is. There's Wise. Bowden sets it on to Cook. Bring in the hammer. Mercy. And the Argylls will take another timeout. It's 19-6, Wapahani. That is what I'm talking about, folks. We'll step aside and we'll be back with more right after this timeout. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership game break. Again, it's Wapahani 19, Madison-Grant 6 here in the opening set. And what a way to come out to start off the ball game here if you're Wapahani. I mean, this right here is the Wapahani volleyball team that we've grown accustomed to see through the years. And not only through the years, but this year also included in on that. See if we can keep it rolling here. Felton gets there to dig it out. Bowden will set it on up to Cook. Dug out that time by Holmberg. Mishandled again. And Brewer getting in on the action. Holmberg now set on up to Turner, left side. That's blocked again. And they're saying it's 4 hits. There was no touch from Brewer. It looked like to me there might have been, but it gets so close to the net right there, it's tough to see from our perspective of things. Really nice job right there. That was number 16, Gabrielle Rudy. Completely changed it up. Threw off the defense there of Wapahani. That's a real solid job there by that young lady. So 21-7 here. What a run Wapahani just went on again. So again, Rudy back to serve for Madison-Grant, handled by Felton. Not the best of passes right there, as Bowden really couldn't do much with that one. Floater serve there. Felton gets to it. Bowden sets it on to Cook. Deflected there. Holmberg gets on it. And again, some miscommunication there between Holmberg and Geringer. Will give the Raiders another point there. Lauren Rich returns to the Raider lineup. And now Macy Bowden will be back to serve. Was handled there by number 3, Green, just a moment ago, and another miss hit, this time for number 6, Emma Brummett. And now a substitution coming here for the Argylls. It's going to be number 12, Megan Wilson. So again, it's 23-8 Wapahani here in the opening set of tonight's Regional 10 championship game. Fine serve, and Brewer once again will not be denied. And so now set point has arrived as number 8, Tori Hyatt, now subbing in for the Argylls. Again, Bowden back to serve for set point here for Wapahani. Green handles it off the serve. Geringer. Bowden over to Cook. Money! Heck yes! What a way to start off the ball game here tonight, folks. Wapahani takes set number 1 over Madison-Grant, 25-8. And mercy, mercy, mercy. Only if we can continue this pace. We're in store for a great night here for Wapahani. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside for a break. Again, your Raiders with a 1-0 lead over Madison-Grant here with this 25-8 victory. We'll step aside again. We'll be back right after these messages.
with 6 locations across Central.
Folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com, again with our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Wapahani all over Madison-Grant there in set number 1, 25-8. And I got to be pretty honest here with you folks. That might have been our best set we've had all year. And we've had some really good games. We've also had some really bad games at times. But we was clicking on all cylinders. And what a start. Now the main thing is don't lose focus. We've got to continue the hammering in this second set. Keep doing what you've been doing. Obviously it's been working for you. Don't start steering away from what you've done correctly. And like I said, stay focused and stay upbeat. Because you've got this Madison-Grant team down. Once you have them down, you've got to keep them down, which is probably equally as hard. Again, we do want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. Thank you for taking some time out of your Saturday night to watch us and support our Wapahani Raider volleyball team. It is greatly appreciated. Whether you be from Wapahani or a Madison-Grant fan, we appreciate all of it. So we'll start off here. Briley Felton back to serve to open up second set. Again here from Elwood High School in Elwood, Indiana. Gehringer here on the attack. Felton will dig it out. Here's Baker set on up to Cook. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Cook with the kill. And the Raiders lead at 1-0. And skipped over the top of the net, an ace for Felton. Handled there by number 17. That is Ashlyn Moore. Zitgraff to Bowden, now to Wise. Handled there by Green that time off the dig. Cook on the attack again, and it's in. Holy Cook with another kill. Nice serve again, the diving action from Felton, another ace. Again, Briley Felton still back here to serve. 4-0 Wapahani right out of the chute here in the second set. And it's another ace shanked off the arm of Grace Holmberg. Back-to-back there off of Holmberg, and back-to-back aces for Briley Felton. Dug out there by Green off the serve. Geringer on the attack. Felton digs it out. Over the net, and that worked out rather well for Wapahani. Geringer, soft touch over that Zitgraf there. Bowden on the Wise. That will be blocked. And Baker will send it deep into the back row. Nice lay out there from Bowden. Cook back on the attack. Holmberg now set on to Geringer. Baker with the dig. Bowden back over to Cook one more time. Tipped across there by Gabrielle Rudy. Wise again on the attack. Green will get to it. Solid job here on both sides. Who's going to break? Geringer gets it over. Felton digs it out. Here we go again to Cook. Dug out again from Green. It's time to bury it right here. Cook. Bring it. Yes. And I apologize to anyone. I might have blown your speakers out right there. That was completely unintentional. 7-0 Wapahani. Again, Felton still back there to serve, and that one's going to sail out of bounds, but what a start here for your Raiders. Again, applying the pressure, keep the pressure on. You have Daya Green back to serve for Madison-Grant. And into the net we go. So now we go back on another extended run. We got Cadence Brewer now in the game here for your Wapahani Raiders. Cameron Wise back to serve. Handled by Holmberg. Rudy set on to Geringer. And that was touched by Wapahani and went out of bounds. So Geringer there with a kill. And now an 8-2 ball game here with number 6, Emma Brummett. Now in for Madison-Grant. Number 16, Gabrielle Rudy back to serve. Banker there. Now Zitgraf on the Cook. Deflected there. Now right back to Cook one more time. Geringer with another kill. So back-to-back kills there for number 13, Katie Geringer. Again, Rudy still back here to serve for the Argylls. Handled there by Felton, shanked off to the right side. And that's going to be served out of bounds by Rudy. So the Raiders will get point number 9 here with Lauren Rich now installed into the Raider rotation for Ashton Zitgraf. Macy Bowden now back to serve. Handled by Green. Set on there, Turner gets it to fall in there just in front of Macy Bowden. So again, Madison-Grant here on a 5-2 run. Raiders were out to a 7-0 start. Geringer back to serve for the Argylls, handled by Felton. Bowden sets it on to Cook. And in there, Chloe Cook Another kill here on the left side. And the Raiders now reach double digits now with a 10-5 lead. Gracie Stanley now in for Chloe Cook. And Stanley will now be back to serve. Nice serve there from Stanley, and that's going to be an ace. Nicely done there from Gracie. The Raiders now with an 11-5 lead. Handled there from Green off the serve reception. Turner on the attack. Miss hit it into the net. To the sideline, and it's another ace. Gracie Stanley extends this Raider lead to 8. Just keep dealing aces left and right as Wapahani. That's what we like to see here. Rudy sets it on here to Holmberg. Baker digs it out, and Felton will get there. Stanley gets the cross here for the Raiders. Now Turner back on the attack. Bowden will dig it out. Baker gets there, and again, that's where someone's just got to get the ball. It's not, fall in line kind of ordeal. That's a tough ball. Somebody's got to get to that. And another serve out of bounds here by Turner, this time to Madison-Grant. And now in will come Cameron Wise here for Wapahani with Reese Baker back to serve. Handled there by Holmberg. Now tipped across. Great hustle there by Rich and Baker. Just unable to come away with anything. So now number 6, Emma Brummett, back to serve here for the Argylls. Handled by Stanley off the serve. Set on to Felton. The old left-hander dug out by Green. Holmberg back on the attack, and Holmberg with another kill. Bowden on the Wise and out of bounds. So the Argylls starting to mount a little something here. Hopefully Wapahani can get that coming to a halt quickly here. Stanley there now. Bowden with some hustle as Rich punches it over. And inbounds, that was Gabrielle Rudy. So just like that, this ball game now a 4-point lead for the Wapahani. And sitting deep there, nice job there by Gracie Stanley. Again, court awareness. 17. Nicely done here as we'll see number 17. That is Ashlyn Moore back in for Madison-Grant. Also, Ashton Zitgraf subbing in there for Lauren Rich. Zitgraf back to serve. Set to Holmberg, deflected up in the air. Stanley gets there. Bowden on to Felton, and it's in play. Briley Felton with the kill. Again, cross court right there, beautifully placed there from Bowden, and a great finish from Briley Felton there. Again from Bowden, you had just a nice series of things there. Great pass, great set, great finish. Rudy set on there to Holmberg. Baker with a dig. Bowden back to Felton again. And a little too strong that time, was trying to find that line over there on the right side of the floor. Just a little too strong. Might have tried to go maybe with a tip over the net there, nothing too hard. Nonetheless, Holmberg back here to serve. Stanley there. Bowden will set it on up to Felton. Goodness, a missile hit there from Briley Felton. As Chloe Cook will return to the floor for Wapahani. Again, Briley Felton back to serve. It's Wapahani 17, Madison-Grant 11 here in set number 2 of the evening. And blocked. Wise with the stuffer that time around. Gehringer back on the attack. And some miscommunication there on behalf of Baker and Felton. I think neither one knew exactly who was going to take the ball. That's where, somebody's got to call that out. Somebody's got to make that play. Here's what it is, though. Bowden back to Cook. Tipped right back down. Kept alive, though. Set on up. Zitgraf will get it across. Turner, that time around. Bowden will get to it. On to Cook one more time. Holmberg lays out for another dig. Felton, Bowden, Wise there to save it. Back to Cook again. Holmberg with a dig. I think they might have gone away with a 2-hit there potentially. Wise to the back corners. Green gets there for the dig. Zitgraf, Bowden to Cook. Blocked. Nice job there by Wise. Now Cook with a soft touch. Goodness, lots of action going on here. Blocked by Wise, and that's going to finish it here for point number 19 for Wapahani. Goodness gracious. So much going on right there. Gehringer back on the attack. Felton lays out for it. Nice hustle by Bowden as Baker sends it deep. Now Turner tries to find the sideline. Zitgraf gets to it. Set on the Wise. And Madison-Grant will get it back over again. That time by Turner. Soft touch, and the Raiders are going to be in the net. So nice try there by Cameron. Tried to stay out of the net, but the set was very, very close to the net right there from, now you see Bowden. So I guess a meeting of the minds here, not quite sure exactly what's going on, what's being talked about right now. So I don't know what that was all about. Nonetheless, we're back to volleyball. Number 16, Gabrielle Rudy, back to serve for the Argylls. And that's out of bounds. Great job there. Zitgraf pulled her arms back quickly there. Had very little time to react there. Was going to take it and then realized shortly thereafter it's time to lay off of that one. So Brewer back into the fold of things here for Wapahani. That was Cameron Wise back there to serve just a moment ago. Rudy gets it over. There's Wise. Bowden tips it across and just out of bounds. Very close. But the line judge was right on it. So 20-14. Gehringer back to serve. Handled by Baker. Bowden on to Cook. Bringing the hit. She nailed that one to the floor. Lauren Rich will now come into the ball game for Wapahani. Also number 10, Sydney Wilson for Madison-Grant returns to action. And a timeout called here by the Argylls, and we will step aside for a timeout of our own. Again, this will be our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, it's Wapahani 21, Madison-Grant 14, second set here from Elwood High School.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here to our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Wapahani with a 1-set-to-none lead and a 21-14 second set lead. As both teams come back out onto the floor. Again, Macy Bowden will be back to serve here for your Raiders. Handled there by Green off the serve. Rudy sets it there to number 6, Brummett. Now on to Cook from Bowden, dug by Green. Holmberg on the attack. Bowden now to Rich, and miss hit there. A little off with the timing there for Rich. I'm not quite sure she was expecting that ball. So it'll be number 5, Asmay Turner back to serve for the Argylls. And Felton got a little too far up on that one. So an ace for Turner. Short serve. Baker gets it over. Great hustle right there from Baker. Another one, but that time off of Bowden, and nothing to show for it. And so now a 4-point Wapahani lead, and a timeout here from the Raiders. So we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, some sponsors we'd like to thank here this evening. I'd like to send out a big thanks to Next Home Elite Real Estate, our pregame sponsor this evening. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Also, a big thanks to Ken Shaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Ken Shaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Muncie area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA properties.com, and you can contact them at 765-356-1340. So again, returning from the timeout, against Wapahani 21, Madison-Grant 14. Holmberg on the attack, Bowden there to dig it out. Set on to Cook. Nice hustle there. Bowden lays out for it. Now Baker back to Cook. And that's going to be into the stands. It's a net violation on Madison-Grant. So a point either way there for the Raiders. Gracie Stanley now returning to the Raider rotation for Chloe Cook. And Stanley will be back to serve. You've got to keep the pressure on here. Rudy there on to number 2. That is Bainey. Rich on the attack. And how about that? Lauren Rich with the kill. And it's 23-17. Rudy sets it on up there. Brummett sent well out of bounds. And we have now arrived at set point for your Wapahani Raiders, 24-17. Serve there from Stanley. Set up here, Holmberg on the attack. Baker lays out for the dig. Bowden on to Felton. Green handles the dig right there. Back to Holmberg once more. Blocked by Brewer. Stanley, Bowden, Brewer. Yes! The trio and the Raiders take set number 2. 25-17. As your Raiders now own a 2-set-to-none lead over the Argylls. So, folks, what an exciting one here so far through the first couple sets. Again, we do appreciate everyone for joining us here tonight. Make sure stay tuned in right here with us. We have set number 3 coming up, so don't go anywhere. We got more Raider volleyball coming your way live here with the Regional 10 Championship game from Elwood.
High school sports are an
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All righty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. Again, here on YouTube.com at Wapahani with a 2-set-to-none lead over the Madison-Grant Argylls here this evening, again from Elwood High School in Elwood, Indiana, here with this 2020 IHSAA Class 2A Regional 10 Volleyball Championship game. As I've said numerous times, we are so very much appreciative of everyone watching us here tonight and continue to watch us here. We got this big third set coming at you right here again. Wapahani up 2-0, or 25-8, 25-17. Bowden sets it on to Cook. Tip across there. Bowden will get to it. Baker back over to Cook one more time. Holmberg lays out for the dig. Set to Geringer. Baker. Bowden to Cook. Yes! Heck yes! Cook with the kill. That's a 1-0 Wapahani lead. As Cadence Brewer again will reinstall herself into the Raider rotation, and Cameron Wise will be back to serve. Rudy sets it on Geringer right side and out of bounds. Again, court recognition of where you're at on the floor. Solid job there from Ashton Zickgrant. And That will be served out of bounds, or served into the net rather, by Wise. As we'll see, number 6, Emma Brummett, sub in here for the Argylls. So number 16, Gabrielle Rudy back to serve. And that falls just in front of Baker for an ace.
16, Rudy, points, Argyle.
Felton there, Bowden sets it on to Brewer. And Brewer comes up with another money shot there, now 3-2. As Lauren Rich will sub in for Wapahani for Ashton Zitgraff, and Macy Bowden now back to serve. Handled by Green off the serve there. Rudy set to Turner. And the block party happening from Cadence Brewer. I say it time and time and again. Our middles are some force to reckon with a duo of Brewer and Wise. Mercy, mercy. Tough to deal with. But Geringer does just that right there with a kill off of Brewer, and back now to a 1-point lead for the Raiders, now 4-3. Geringer back to serve. Baker receives it. Bowden to Brewer. Green with the hustle. She'll get it over. Great job there by Madison-Grant. Rudy now to Holmberg. Felton lays out for another, and Felton trying to do a little too much right there. Well, still right there on her backside. Could have taken the ball. But Felton just kind of cut her off right there. Unfortunate, but still got the hustle. Baker there now. Felton will set it on to Cook. Blocked, but Felton there. Bowden back to Cook one more time. Set up here to Holmberg. Felton there to lay out for one, and Bowden gets it again across for Wapahani. And this pass there by Cook. And the Argylls have a 5-4 lead here in set number 3. Baker, Bowden hustles to get there. Rich on the attack, and Lauren Rich strikes again. She strikes Rich on that one. I try to throw a joke in there, I guess, every now and again. I'm not sure if that was even funny or not, but I try. 5-5 now, as Gracie Stanley will now be back to serve. Brummett on the attack. Stanley with the dig. Here comes Rich. Green will dig it out, and then some miscommunication on behalf of Argylls right there will cost them one. But hey, if you're Wapahani, you take it any way you can get it. Holmberg on the attack for Madison-Grant. There was Bowden. Now Baker sets it to Rich. And that will hit the antenna. Again, didn't quite get her body underneath her right there. Meaning, she was kind of flailing everywhere trying to get to the ball quickly. Just is what it is. There is Madison-Grant with a block and retakes the lead. So again, we have Turner back to serve for the Argylls. Baker, Bowden to Felton. Dug out there by Turner. Now Brummett on the attack. Baker gets there in time. Felton back at it again, and Felton with the kill. Ties it up here at 7. Cameron Wise again returning to the Raider rotation here as Reese Baker will now be back to serve. Again now in here, number 10. That is Sydney Wilson for Madison-Grant. Wise there, Bowden on Rich. Dug by Green. And that's going to be blocked. Cameron Wise with another. Really mishandled there by number 2, Bainey, as Madison-Grant sneaks it inbounds. Just a soft touch over the net. So again, that was Brummett back to serve just a moment ago. Bowden sets it on to Felton. And a little too long there, no deflection. So a point there for the Argylls. Baker receiving that serve. Stanley on to Felton. Green with the dig. Holmberg on the attack there. Great defense there from Bowden, just getting the hands up in the air. And Rich a little too strong on that one. Baker there, Bowden on the Wise, and that's miss-hit. So 4 hits here for Wapahani, and Madison-Grant now out to a 3-point lead, 11-8, here in set number 3 of the evening. Felton, Bowden on the Wise, nothing there. Green set up by Rudy. Wise on the attack, blocked, kept alive, misdirection there. And Madison-Grant on a little bit of a roll here, and the Raiders will take a timeout. So we'll go ahead and take a timeout right here with you. Again, it's Madison-Grant 12, Wapahani 8. Here in set number 3 from Elwood High School. We'll be back right after this message. On wood. Alrighty, folks, again returning from the timeout here. It's Madison-Grant 12, Wapahani 8 here in the third set. Again, the Raiders here with a 2-0 lead. Again, took the first set 25-8, then the second set 25-17. Again, Wapahani, coming out of the timeout right here. Again, stay focused. Bring the intensity here. There's Baker. Bowden sets it on up to Rich. And blocked again. That time by number 2, Alexis Bainey. And Wapahani gets it over. There's Brummett. Now set on to Bainey. Blocked by Wise. Some good old-fashioned stuffing as Thanksgiving came a little early by Cameron Wise. We'll have Ashton Zitgraff now in for Lauren Rich. And Zitgraff will now be back to serve. Nice serve there from Zitgraff. Rudy set on there. That was Bainey on the attack. Bowden sets it to Wise. And just a soft touch there. Baker now on to Felton. And a net violation here on Madison-Grant.
Point Raiders, net violation.
Green mishandles it there a little bit. And this hit that time by Gabrielle Rudy.
Point Raiders.
Skipped over the top of the net there by Ziggrant. And Stanley unable to get there. Great hustle. That was just a really solid job there by, I believe that was by Gabrielle Rudy of the Argylls. So it'll be Grace Holmberg now back to serve. Handled by Baker. Bowden, wise right there. A little mistiming, but just enough to cause some mistiming there on behalf of Madison-Grant. As Chloe Cook will now return to the floor here for Wapahani for Gracie Stanley. And Briley Felton now back to serve. Handled by Holmberg. Baker sets it on up to Cook. Holmberg there digs it out. Rudy sets it on to Geringer. Handled by Zitgraff. Now Wise on the attack and out of bounds. So now Turner will return to the floor for Madison-Grant with number 3. Green back to serve. Baker, Bowden on to Wise. Deflected there, and now Bowden with great execution, again reading the defense. Tips it right over here on the left side of the floor. Beautiful placement there. Cadence Brewer returns to the Raider rotation there. Wise back there to serve. And there will be an ace for Cameron Wise. And it's now back to a 1-point lead for Madison-Grant. Handled there, and there's Brewer. Continues to have a big impact on the ball game as usual. Tied now at 15. The Raiders were down 13-8. And have now evened it back up. Geringer on the attack. Again finds an open hole in that Raider defense. Well executed from Geringer. And so now Brummett will sub in here for Madison-Grant with number 16, Gabrielle Rudy back to serve. Baker there, now Bowden with some hustle, and great job there by Brewer just to get it over and to keep herself from going into the net. Felton, Bowden, Brewer, yes. The kill from Cadence Brewer. Now is Lauren Rich will reacclimate herself onto the floor here for Wapahani. We'll have Macy Bowden back to serve. Handled by Geringer. Rudy sets it on to her. Soft touch over that. Nice hustle there by Felton. As Baker will send it deep into the back row. Back to Geringer again. Baker digs it out. Felton there now on the Cook. Rudy now to Brummett. Felton leaves out for another dig. Oh, for heaven's sake. Again, you have just a little miscommunication. That's all it is. It happens. Unfortunately, but it happens. Cook back on the attack, dug by Holberg. Solid job there. Baker, Bowden, Brewer, it's blocked. Now throws it on to Cook, blocked again. Well, we give Rich a try. Dug by Green that time, now to Holberg. Rich back at it again, handled right there by Rudy. Alrighty, here we go. Baker on the Cook. Garinger with the dig. Baker, Bowden sets it right over the net. That was a perfect time to pull that out of the bag of the tricks. Beautiful job from Macy Bowden. So Gracie Stanley will now return to the floor, coming in for Chloe Cook. And Stanley back to serve again. It's Argylls 18, Raiders 17 here in set number 3. And here's an ace. May we have another now, tied at 18. And a service hit. Alrighty. So Madison-Grant now again with a 19-18 lead. It'll be Asmay Turner back to serve for the Argylls. Short serve there, handled by Felton off to the left side there, and mishandled. Stanley now to Baker. Bainey tips it over. There's Stanley. Bowden on to Rich. Dug by Turner. They'll get it back over again. Stanley now set on the Brewer, and that's deflected, and the Raiders will take the point. As Cadence Brewer strikes again, Cameron Wise will now return to the fold here for Wapahani. It'll be Reese Baker back to serve. Nearly mishandled by Holberg. Baker, Bowden on the Wise. Soft touch! For Cameron Wise, and the Raiders will take the lead. So the Argylls will take a timeout, and we shall take a timeout here with them. Again, it's Wapahani 20, Madison-Grant 19 here in set number 3 of the evening. Again, Regional 10 championship game here from Elwood. We'll be back with more live here on the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, again, it's our Streets on Auto Group here at the GMC dealership game break. Again, it's Wapahani 20, Madison-Grant 19 here in set number 3. Again, both teams back out onto the floor, and Reese Baker back to serve. Shanked off to the right side, out of bounds, an ace for Baker. Now substitution for Madison-Grant. It's going to be number 4, Mallory Stanley. Shanked off to the left side, another ace for Reese Baker. 22-19 Wapahani. And another timeout by Madison-Grant, and we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, for another Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, we'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here tonight. So a big thanks to Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, including President Richard Morris, Liberty Perry Alumni Association serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyperryalumni.com to get information on any events and to purchase any Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also, big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership, owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Again, if you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, would like to know more information about some kind of vehicle, make sure to contact them at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. So again, back out of the timeout here. Again, it's Wapahani 22, Madison-Grant 19. Baker with the dig. Bowden sets it on to Felton. Deflected up in the air. Grummett now on to Holmberg. Baker comes flying in out of nowhere. Rich on the attack and a little too strong.
It's now point, Argylls.
So it'll be number 6, Emma Brummett, back to serve for the Argylls. Handled by Baker. Bowden will get there. And we'll free ball action here for Madison-Grant. Holmberg on the attack. Baker digs it out. Now set to Wise. There's blocked. Now Felton from the right side. Dug by Brummett. That's a really nice job there by Rudy to dig that one out of the net. Rich on the attack this time. Alrighty, here we go. Bowden to Wise and a 2-hit call on Wapahani. And a timeout now taken by the Raiders. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeouts. Again, to thank some more sponsors here tonight. So again, another special thanks to East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family-ran dealership has been going strong since 1977. They're also known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles that will leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle that you can rely on. For more information, check them out on Facebook or contact them at 765-284-3472. Against Wapahani 22, Madison-Grant 21 here in set number 3 of the evening. Again, it's Emma Brummett back to serve here for Madison-Grant. Handled by Felton. Bowden will set it on to Wise. Yes! Big time kill from Cameron Wise. And in will come Ashton Zitgraff for Lauren Rich. And also subbing in will be number 17, Ashley Moore for Madison-Grant. Zitgraff will be back to serve. Just 2 points away. Magic number 25. Handled there by Stanley. Now set on to Bainey. Stanley digs it out. Bowden on the wide. So championship points. 24-21 Wapahani. Ashton Zitgraff back to serve. And served out of bounds. Goodness gracious. All right. So Katie Garrier returns for the Argylls. Be number 7, Grace Holmberg back to serve. Baker digs it out. Bowden on to Wise. Green will get there. Holmberg gets it across now. Zitgraff. Bowden. Wise. Blocked. (24-23) Wapahani. Handled by Baker. Bowden sets it on to Felton. Dug out by Green. Bainey gets it across. Now Felton. Bowden on the Wise. And it's inbounds, and the Raiders win it. Oh, Rackets! Wise cuts off the championship. Regional 10 action. Oh, what a beauty from Cameron Wise. So we're going to go ahead and stick right here with you during the trophy presentation. We're not going to really have much for post-game report. I'll just tell you that, folks, because we're going to get things cleaned up and join the party in Selma tonight. My, oh my. What a game here from your Wapahani Raiders.
Madison-Grant captains, would you please come to the scorer's table? Congratulations, runners-up, Madison-Grant Argylls. And a game ball and a trophy presented to the...
So there you have it right there, folks, your Wapahani Raiders. Regional 10 champions.
Regional 10.
What an accomplishment, and what a game here tonight, folks.
The semi-state next Saturday will be in either Pennington or Frankfurt. The Wapahani Raiders.
Again, Regional 10 champions. What a game it was here for Wapahani, and you really look at things. Got off to a great start. Got a 25-8 opening set victory. Started off great and finished even better. It was such a highly intensified ball game. You get a game like this. It's Madison-Grant, such a tough team. A great group of players over there and a great coaching staff over there as well. Can't say enough great things about that Madison-Grant team. And really coming into tonight, again, I highly expect that this was going to be a very tough ball game, and it was. I mean, yeah, aside from the first set, the next two sets were still very competitive sets, and Wapahani played about as good as I've seen so far this season in many aspects of the game. And what a win for us here tonight. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm so happy I can't even stand. It's great. Very, very thrilled for this team right now. And again, we want to thank all of you for staying tuned in all evening long here with us on the WHS network. Again, we can't express our appreciation and gratitude enough for all you fine folks out there in Raider Nation, and even to the Madison-Grant fans. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a wonderful volleyball team over there, and they have a lot to be proud of. I know it's very unfortunate, you never want to lose, but what a team that is over there. So congratulations to those young ladies and the coaching staff and the entire school. And word right here from Redbeard, breaking news here. Your Wapahani Raiders will take on Fairfield, a rematch of last year's semi-state. And so we don't know exactly where it's going to be played. We do know it's going to be played next Saturday, but it's either going to be played in Huntington or at Frankfurt. That will be the semi-state site. Now some other information, not exactly the best of news from this aspect, so I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, but we are not allowed to broadcast the semi-state next week because the IHSAA has exclusive video rights, and they said that they want to be there to broadcast all the semi-state games from all the locations for the volleyball semi-state tournament at, again, all these different various sites. And so we will not be allowed to broadcast. And that's very disappointing to us. But I do know that the IHSAA will be there broadcasting. There will be a fee. That's the other thing that I personally don't like, but that's not up to me. It's going to charge people to watch the games. And so it's not our doing. There's nothing that we can do about it. It's not our fault. So I don't want anybody thinking that. And I don't want anybody thinking that we don't want to do the games, because believe me, we do. We're just not allowed. because that was already something that was mentioned this week, that for any of the semi-state games, the IHSAA will be broadcasting all of those on the IHSAA TV network. And so it kind of stinks. I know. I just want to make sure and get that information out to everybody, so then I don't have people ask me, hey, are you guys doing a ball game? Why aren't you? And things like that. So that's the reason why we won't be broadcasting next week's semi-state. However, we still will be there. We're going to make the trip. I don't care where it is. We'll be there. We'll keep people updated. It's not going to be the same, with not broadcasting, but it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. And but we're so happy tonight. So happy tonight for this team and the success that they had. And what a ball game and what a day it's been here for your Wapahani Raiders. Again, back-to-back regional champions. Again, we'll be playing Fairfield next Saturday, a rematch of semi-state from last year. And that was another great ball game as well. Again, we'll either be playing at Huntington or Frankfort next Saturday. So whenever we find out that information, then we'll make sure to relay all that for all you fine folks. We'll be doing a semi-state preview show, so don't worry about that. We got you covered. We'll get all the way to stats and information here sometime later on next week, just to give you an insight on the Fairfield, I believe the Fairfield Falcons, if I remember correctly. I might be saying that wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're called the Fairfield Falcons. But still, nonetheless, a great win here tonight, and we're extremely thrilled for the team. Congratulations there to the 2020 IHSAA 2A Regional 10 champion Wapahani Raiders. So again, your Wapahani Raiders now improve to 27-5 on the season, while Madison-Grant ends their season at 24-12. So again, congratulations there to the Argylls on a great season. And as Wapahani moves on to next week, again, we'll have our preview show coming up later on next week. So until then, folks, I'm Brandon Moore-Villius, again, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, again, thanking all of you for watching so much. We can't express, again, our gratitude and appreciation enough for your support of the Wapahani Raider volleyball team. And so big thanks. So until next time, folks, we'll say good night here from Elwood.